Welcome to downtown Carlisle and the annual Corvette Parade and Street Party. I'm Mike Garland, and you are live on Corvettes in Carlisle's Facebook page, Corvettes in Carlisle, the car show, presented by Top Flight Automotive. And right now, some 400 plus cars are rolling into the streets of downtown Carlisle, and it's kind of ironic. The Corvette is America's sports car. It goes fast, but right now they're going slow, and I'm showing an awful lot of trust. I know there's a police officer behind me, and I was certain that he wasn't going to run me over. I'm still pretty certain he's not going to run me over, but we'll see if he tweets at me one more time. Anyways, Corvettes in Carlisle 2021. It was the second biggest Corvette fun field of all time. We really miss you Canadians. Had you been at the show this year, we no doubt would have broken that fun field apart. But it was such a fun show. Starting on Thursday, wrapping things up today, we had our salute to law enforcement. We had a parade yesterday, the Chips Choice display at Building T throughout the weekend, and then the speeches today from retired FBI agent Mr. Wes Long. North Middleton police officers spoke as well. And it's just a really cool time for the car community to come together. And we'll just step aside and let some of these cars come through. I was 95% sure you weren't going to hit me. Yeah, yellow button. You didn't push it eventually. There you go.
Well, thanks to everybody for checking in on Facebook. From here, it's a parade. Let's have one.
So leading the parade here, Bill Miller on the right, State Representative Barb Gleim. On the left, it's the 60th anniversary Cunningham tribute,
some dude
driven by Lance Miller. You can win this car. Go to CorvetteContest.com. Use promo code CAC for 30% more chances. Driver not included, but this car will be awarded on October 1st. Bill Miller on the right over here with Barb Gleim. Rev it up. So if you're in this car, who's in that car?
My buddy Randy.
All right.
From Scottsdale.
Make that phone roll if that blank won't do it. That's Randy driving Lance's Carlisle blue Corvette.
I think you mean Ella's Corvette.
It is Ella's Corvette. Ella, nowhere to be seen this weekend, so I think it's Randy's Corvette now, Ella. Brand new C8, beautiful. There's another Carlisle blue on the left.
And a Grand Sport, or at least that paint job.
I was just at the Magic Kingdom in July with my daughter, so I've got to high five Mickey Mouse over here. Or a high four, I guess.
I was gonna say, that's a high four.
Woohoo, great. Oh boy. And the really cool part is you get to bring the cars to the community. And kids 12 and under get in for free at the car shows, but not everybody can make it out. Maybe it's a work schedule or a personal conflict. But as the sun sets, this is a great opportunity to come out and see the cars all on the streets. In fact, if you're local and you're watching,
You're probably listening.
I can't compete with that. If you're local and you're watching, come out and watch more. Let's just look at the cars. I'll shut up.
Nah. Oh, we've got the line of Grand Sports coming up.
And unless I missed it, the line of Grand Sport should be led by the #1 Grand Sport. The #1 from 1996.
Shout out to all of our friends watching. I think I've seen Australia, I've seen Ontario, I've seen New York State. Thank you for tuning in here in little old Carlisle, where we're making things pretty big right now. make our way up.
And these are Corvettes of all generations, from the C1s in 1953 through the modern day C8s. Quite the difference in production over the years.
I used to be able to hear things. I'm not kidding.
Meanwhile, these kids over here are laughing at me because I'm holding my ears. That one's here after like football practice or a football game. Cool to see the kids out for sure.
I guess we're waiting for the next wave of the parade here.
The first group's gonna go downtown, some are gonna go left, some are gonna go right, some will go straight.
We'll watch this way again a little bit.
That's what the back of a Corvette looks like.
It's what most of you are probably used to seeing. Another Australian checking in from Nelson Bay, Australia.
Well, I don't know if that's east or west, but regardless, it's about 9 o'clock or so tomorrow there.
Good timing.
Tomorrow night, for that matter.
My maths aren't that good.
No, tomorrow morning. It's 14 hours. I've obsessed over this too much, but thanks.
Oh, and our friend from Sealands Grove is back again.
Hi, that guy. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Aren't there races at the Speedway tonight?
And a friend from Hershey. Got lots of friends in Hershey.
So the blue cars in the middle with the white stripe, they're the Grand Sports, and one of our displays this year was the 25th anniversary of the 1996 Grand Sports. So you're gonna see a nice line of cars that all look the same,
We might have to suck it in here.
but at the same time, they're all very special. Yeah.
Shout out to Rick from Toronto, eh? All the Grand Sports behind, but right here, Grand Sport number 1 making its way in our parade as we speak. We'll keep making our way up Hanover Street. Get a good look. Wow, the Grand Sports are never ending. Shout out to Carolyn for watching in from Halifax, Virginia. Jeff, we wish you could be here as well, but thanks for checking in on Facebook. Charlie says he's watching from Maine. Charlie, thanks for checking in. Of course, all the spectators want to hear the engines. I myself can no longer hear, so they're fine. Another shout out from upstate New York. Carol, thanks for tuning in. Just about over 100 of you checking in on the stream. Simultaneous right now. We'd love to hear it. Glad you could all join us. Of course, this will be on Facebook and over onto our YouTube channel eventually as well. If you just search Carlisle Events over on YouTube, got tons of videos from the weekend. About 40 minutes of Mr. Mike, the PR guy, and I walking around yesterday, and a lot of videos of Lance Miller live at the show this weekend. Lots to see. You can find them on Facebook, but also, again, over on YouTube. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. We appreciate it. Paul, we're missing you from Toronto as well. Bruce checking in from Oxford. Gail watching from Rhode Island. Robert's watching from Balmer, Maryland. How about that? Hey, there we go. How about it? There you go. Well, thanks for tuning in. You'll probably get to see it in a few minutes, too. Cap himself in the C8 this evening. Linda checking in from Fishers, Indiana. Tammy says Lionel is watching from Southbridge, Mass. Hey, Jake watching from Hanover, PA. Snacktown itself. Home of our good friends Utz Potato Chips. Utz Potato Chips. Sorry, it's a family thing. And the Corvettes, they just keep coming. And they make noises. Ooh, we got some fancy underglow here. Danny's watching from Arkansas. I don't know if you heard it, but I said Arkansas. It's like we've got one of our King of the Cross competitors in the parade. Greg's watching from New York. Celeste is watching from the faraway land of Mechanicsburg. Celeste, if you stick your head outside, you might hear this from Mechanicsburg right now. Jim says his 82 collector edition was a regular. Well, if it ever wants to come back, we'd love to have you. Doing a lot of showing off automatic. No talking. There will be no more talking for me right now. Robert from Delaware is watching. And I feel like the Corvettes just keep coming tonight, folks. I've walked about 3 blocks just looking at them. Looks like we've got another wave. We've got to play catch up a little bit here. So I'll poke back out to the middle. Looks like they're coming to get me though. Carla says, where is this taking place? This is taking place in downtown Carlisle, just adjacent to the Carlisle Fairgrounds here in Pennsylvania. For those of you who may not know us, check out Corvettes at Carlisle on Facebook. You'll learn a little bit more about this show and a lot of our other shows here at Carlisle, Pennsylvania, home of the world's largest enthusiast collector car shows. They're playing a little catch up right now. Always a little unsafe for the camera guy. Hopefully they see this big oafy guy in the middle of the street. It is always my goal to not get run over in the middle of the parade. Carla checking in from Clarksville, Tennessee, that is. All generations represented here in the parade and at the show, of course. Fernando back from Brazil, Sao Paulo, if I remember correctly. Thanks for tuning in again. Well, hello to you from Carlisle, Pennsylvania, Michael. Checking in from northern Michigan. David checking in from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. David, thanks for checking in. Let's see. Paul checking in from Florida. Ormond Beach, to be specific. Rudy from Philo, Illinois. We are worldwide tonight, that is for sure. Oh, they're coming down the middle again. Michael, we don't have any official numbers on total cars yet. We're just shy of another Showfield record, but another very good turnout. I think we're saying it's probably number 2 on the list of best turnouts, so that's encouraging. Deb is saying hello from Buffalo. Hello, Deb. Harry's checking in from Columbus, Ohio. Carter and Jeff are in Norris, Tennessee. Thanks for checking in. Carol in Cape Cod. Thanks for watching. Nelson Bay is on the east coast of Australia. Good to know. I'll let Mr. Mike know as well. I lost him somewhere. Alan checking in from Melbourne, Australia. Love the Australian audience that we've got on the video tonight. And they just keep rolling and rolling and rolling. They seem to want to keep running me over. And if you're still watching, feel free to chime in. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know your favorite generation of the Corvette while we're at it. This is a celebration of all Corvettes. All nearly 70 years of Corvettes. That's crazy to think about. And we've got them represented pretty much every generation. Got to be nearly every year as well. Still making their way around the curve. Onto the main drag here. Victor says all generations are best. That is a very political, very well stated answer, Victor. We love them too, but it's okay to have a favorite. Billy and Chincoteague. Jeff's from West Virginia watching. Daniel says they have a 73. Michael says L8869, my holy grail. Got the Punisher car here. They've even got their Star Trek gloves. Not quite all involved in that theme, but Gotta love, it looks like I might be off on my science fiction references there. Charlie loves the 58s and the 62s. Todd loves the 2001 C5. Rudy has a 96 LT4. All right, breaking out all the theatrics now. Ron, we wish all our friends from Canada could join us. Unfortunately, it's what has to happen until we can all finally get together again, and it's going to be worth the wait. All the Canadians still missing out on the show, we miss you so much. But we can't wait for a time that we can all get together. It's going to be one heck of a party, I know that much. Jeff Bronson says a 40th anniversary ZR1 being his favorite. And if you're just joining us and you want to share, let us know your favorite Corvette, because I like to know. You're educating me. Richard says 72 stock, 4-speed M20 coupe. Ron, we were nearly to a record. Say, one of the best turnouts we've ever had. I'll put it that way. It's like we're waiting for another wave here. Some of the parade doesn't make it quite as far because we do park all the cars. Got some dog walkers on display for this part of the parade. Michael says his 2013 ZR8X Supervette. I would certainly put that up there. See, as one goes by, kind of a C4 guy myself. Those early C5s, late C4s, I'm a sucker for those. I like my flip-up headlights. 63 split window from Bob. Hitting the camera guy with candy as he goes by. Where that got to, but it hit me right in the throat. Now they're hitting me with banana Laffy Taffy. Looks like that's gonna wrap up the back of the parade here as some more service personnel helping us out to bring up the rear of the parade. So we're actually going to follow back up this direction. We'll go on a little bit of a walk. I hope all the kids being safe as some candy projectiles flying out of the cars. Melissa says the 78 and 98 pace cars, a very cool choice as well, of course. But I am going to take kind of a brisk pace. We'll get a POV of what it's like to be in the parade. If you're walking and you don't make nearly as much noise as the cars. It's a little louder this direction. Look at the crowd. Shout out to the over 150 of you watching right now on Facebook Live. Thanks so much for joining us. Robert says any C3 is his favorite. A lot of C3s on display as a part of our 50th anniversary of the 1971 this year. So if you go back on our YouTube channel, I had an interview over there. They are making their way to their parking spots, and we're going to have a little bit of a parking lot party here. Let all the locals and all the spectators see what they missed at Corvettes in Carlisle the last 3 days here. Steve, thanks for watching the live show. I really appreciate it. Making our way back towards where we started. They're going to start parking I'm gonna try to get out of the way here. Looks like, hey, looks like Mike's got my back on my other camera. He's helpful. So we're gonna catch up. But on that note, it's time for a street party. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for watching the parade here at Corvettes at Carlisle 2021, our downtown Corvette parade and street party. Street party is just beginning. The parade has concluded. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again next time.